I've never done this before at all, so thank you for hearing this. This is a poem that I wrote over the weekend. It's for a poet called Mark Grist, who has become a Twitter friend of mine. This is something of a homage, pastiche piece. I've never done this before, so let's see how it goes, shall we? A bloke who reads. So, what do you go for in a bloke? She crows, lifting a lager to her lips. Gestures where her mate sits, downs her glass. She prefers dicks, I prefer arse. So what do you go for in a bloke? I'm good to go on this one. The air in the room swells my lungs. This is my métier. I am gung-ho. Well, if you must know, I want a bloke who reads. Yeah, reads. Now, I won't accuse you of misandry, because I know we're different, you and me, but I want a bloke who reads, who sees seeds in words, whose fertile mind turns like worms and nourishes me with the fruits of that literary tree. I want a bloke who reads. I want a bloke who hunts out books from obscure nooks and gathers passages sage and old, who plies me with literature's gold. I want a bloke who reads to me. A bloke who takes time to teach me each perfect phrase in Shakespeare's poetry. One whose rapacious appetite outweighs my own, who cuts me to the veritable bone, who soothes me with lyrical balm when he's done verbal harm to me. I want a bloke who reads. A bloke who gets assonance, who's never asinine. He's a friend of mine, the one who gets to remove my clothes. Will be able to repeat in droves the complex rules of English grammar without so much as a flinch or stammer. He'll whisper sweet somethings he's gleaned whilst we're between the sheets, and then he'll read to me as I fall asleep. Yes, I want a bloke who reads, who's unafraid to stretch mine and his own intellect, whose verbosity's quite hot. You see, I'll be his Lady Chatterley. His silver tongue and gorgeous looks have me moister than D.H. Lawrence books. So I'll be her and he'll be Mellors, and I'm sorry to the other fellas, 'cause I've got a bloke who reads. We'll talk about Dawkins, play games with game and quotes, name our top 10 desert islet tomes, make Chaucerian jokes, and when Morpheus comes, drift off in his arms as he quietly continues to read. See, some girls prefer arses, some prefer dicks, and I'm not saying I don't like those bits. But what's more important, what supersedes for me, is a bloke who is garrulous, clever, and sweet. So yeah, I want a bloke who reads. Okay, the next one is called Fantasy Free. When I fantasize, I rise high above the critical stares in people's eyes. The shrill voices opine ill will, but hate's not mine, it's theirs. Shared fears fall upon my deaf ears. I can't bear to care for small minds, because mine's not aware. It's on another plane, far away, I'm bare. I'm unashamed. So state your case of hate, bait me if you will, but that's not my fate. Positivity is yours to kill. The negative man's treadmill's an easy climb up hatred's hill. I don't believe the detractor's lies. Pure, clear beauty defies defilers, and for a while as I meditate, abstain from hate, the latent love lifts me up, removes the weight lain upon my frame. But then again, it's a fantasy. Reality comes crashing in on me, revealing my fragility, and once more when unto the breach I see it's been a dream, I'm not so free.